How's it going? Long time no see. Yeah, quite a long time since the last video. My apologies. Yeah, I was going to take a little break just before Christmas. I'll not do any videos or anything, and that kind of just snowballed into a much longer break than I'd kind of intended, and then you kind of just fall out of the routine of doing videos. So yeah, hence the reason it's just a really long gap between them. Not that I've not been doing anything in that time. I mean, for myself, nothing really. Just commuting to work pretty much through the winter. Nothing really sort of creative with the bike. I didn't even get around to doing a front mudguard for the bike, so I've ridden through most of the winter as we're now into spring without a front mudguard. So that's been a interesting and wet winter. What else? I was starting to make a bit of a seat for the America as well. That's kind of trying to just getting time. So much stuff gets in the way, but I'm trying to make another fiberglass seat pan for that because I'm still not totally happy with that, and it's kind of wearing out that seat. I think the cover's going to go fairly soon. It certainly isn't. It's soaking up water and stuff, so yeah, I need to revisit the seat situation. The only thing I've really done, yeah, no mudguard or anything. I gave it a service. Didn't really think there was much point in filming that because I think I've filmed services and there's umpteen Bonneville service videos. Certainly haven't done anything on the hardtail at all, which is really annoying. I have been working on other people's bikes, friends' bikes, just little odds and sods, little tweaks and changes and stuff for friends. The XJ project is now gone. That's sold. It wasn't even completely finished, but Stu, it wasn't my project. I was just helping a friend out. So he sold that, and yeah, it didn't I think got a little bit disheartened with it. We were pretty close, getting closer and closer to the end of it, but I think he wanted to be riding sooner than he was. He was getting a bit frustrated not riding a bike, so he sold that. Got a BMW R1150R Rockster, which is it's not ratted. It's been matte blacked, not massively messed around from standard, but it's a bit of a workhorse bike. But that's been a good cheap base for a what we're calling like a rolling project. So he'll be riding it all the time, and then like he came in, we changed the bars on it, took a few bits off, sorted out some real horrible shitty wiring that previous owners had done to it. Really badly done. Not particularly interesting video content, so that's why we didn't really do it. It was more just tidying stuff up. One of the bits we did do actually, which in hindsight would have possibly made quite an interesting video, was one of the reasons the bike was much cheaper than other ones, was that cosmetically not everyone's into a spray painted black kind of slightly tatty looking bike, and there was a ABS fault that was continuous with it, and so that ended up being quite a fun thing to explore and sort out, because I don't know anything about those bikes, so it was a bit of a learning curve. But I ended up removing the whole ABS system from it, so everything ABS on it, and converted it back to a non-ABS bike, and managed to do that without buying any extra parts, reusing the parts that were already there. Had to make 1 or 2 brackets up, which was only so you end up using the two for the front brake, the 2 brake lines that would come from the top, the handlebar reservoir into the ABS unit and out again down into the caliper. You kind of remove the ABS, so you have to join those up. Long term, maybe just one single brake line, but we ended up making a little bracket and putting those 2 banjo bolts together just to get it going, get it MOT'd. So that ended up being quite interesting, but we were halfway through doing the process of it all by the time I thought that would have been interesting to film. Whoops. So missed the boat on that one. But yeah, but then I'm back now. I did a service a little while ago. It's become apparent that I need new rear wheel bearings on the America, which I got, and thought, actually, come on, you're doing a job now, let's try and get a video up. And I want to try and get the videos going regularly again, or fairly regularly. As I said, I kind of toyed with the idea of not doing videos, but I kind of want to see the hardtail project through at least, and I think sometimes actually having the videos and having an almost a timetable or a routine with it might actually help me dedicate the time to getting back into it and doing stuff. You know, I need to work out a plan of what I want to do. It's been so wishy-washy and stop-starty, it's just doing my head in, so I need to get the ball rolling, get enthusiastic, and yeah, just get the fires fueled again for carrying on with that, because I really want to obviously really want to do it. Just invested time, money and effort into it. Yeah, I'll probably use the videos as well, not only just to document the process, but also it kind of forces me to be a bit more proactive with it. Yeah, and try and organise my time a bit better. But yeah, time's just been, I don't know where it goes. It's one of those things, isn't it? Life gets in the way. But anyway, so although the next couple of videos might not be hardtaily, I've got to sort out a few bits on the America, and then we'll be back onto it. So great to see you all again, and stay tuned. Hopefully more content on the way. Take it easy.